cruiserweight division lived in the shadows of the heavyweights. But now, the 200-pound class is about to explode because it's found its very own Mike Tyson.
Aloys Jr. had him floored with that left hook. Oh, goodness me. He's down again. Oh, I don't think he's getting...
He attacks, then he'll put in a little feint, and then, oh, that's a big shot. Just taking another big shot, and that's it. That's it. 62 seconds. It was a left hook that stopped Miloslav Savic. And that's just going to set up that right hand. That's a really good shot, right hand. That jab just opens some blood to the nose, and that was an absolute humdinger.
Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're introducing you to the one man who could knock out every cruiserweight champion in a single night. Meet the future of British boxing, Aloys Youmbi. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Aloys Youmbi was born in April 2003 in London, carrying Cameroonian blood through his father's side.
I come from a great family, all sorts of wrestlers, athletes, strongmen, very competitive people.
Growing up in a tough environment, it was no surprise that little Aloys set his sights on becoming a professional athlete. But the path he'd walk wasn't clear at first. And then, everything changed. After watching old tapes of the one and only Mike Tyson, Aloys knew exactly what he wanted.
You know, kids, they're just curious. I must have watched Mike Tyson knock someone out when I was 7 years old. I was like, yeah, Mom, Dad, this is what I want to do. And listen, the rest is history. I've been in the gym from 7 years old.
A life of fists, pain, and knockout glory. His parents didn't stand in the way. Soon after, his father brought him to his very first boxing lesson, which ended in total disaster.
This guy called Sasha, Russian kid, yeah? First time I got in the ring, he spanned my jaw. He punched me up 3 rounds. Yeah. Like the same way that Polish guy came at me, the same way he came at me. But I didn't even know what to do because, you know, as a kid, yeah. I'm just trying to block up, I'm getting battered. And then that night, I couldn't even sleep. I was thinking, how am I going to beat this guy?
That beating lit a fire in the boy. What started as embarrassment turned into an obsession. And not long after, Aloys realized something terrifying. He was born with KO power in his hands.
Both is nature and nurture as well. I've worked up very, very hard to work on my explosiveness, and also I've been blessed by God, you know? And it just expresses itself in the gym. It expresses itself in the ring as well. I don't even think when I go in there, I just let my arms do the talking, you know? Let my arms flow, and bang, someone's on the floor.
For the next 10.5 years, Youmbi dedicated himself to amateur boxing. He became a 4-time London champion, a 2-time national tournament winner, but never cracked through to the world level. Why? Simple, he didn't care for the amateur point system. Aloys was drawn to something more raw, more violent, more real. So the moment the opportunity came, he ditched the amateurs and dove headfirst into the professional Shark Tank.
He called me at like 3 o'clock, and I was like, he's like, AJ, I got a fight for you. I know it's a tough guy, but I think you could do it. I'm like, I told myself, I don't care who it is. Like, bro, you can get me in the ring with whoever. I'm there.
It all started with a surprise phone call. Aloys was offered his pro debut and had just 24 hours to prepare. No time to think, just war. Standing across from him was a tough Polish veteran, Michał Soczynski. The bell rang and Michał came in like a freight train. A flurry of punches overwhelmed Youmbi and even dropped him with a clean shot.
Remember, he's 6'3". Oh, there you go.
But the kid refused to break. Once the storm settled, Aloys fired back with nuclear uppercuts, pushing the veteran onto the back foot.
3 minutes, and Aloys Jr., this 18-year-old from South London, lances it on that front foot, coming forward, trying to walk his opponent down.
The war continued. Soczynski regrouped, backed Youmbi into the ropes, and the two brawled violently until the final bell.
Big punches going in from both boxers.
Oh, great uppercut inside from Junior. That forced Soczynski.
That night, Soczynski took the W, but the message was clear. Aloys Youmbi, only 18 years old, was the future. Looking back, Aloys admits, honestly, I probably shouldn't have taken that fight, but I'd do it all over again. The experience was priceless.
Maybe it wasn't the right time for that fight, obviously, but I still enjoyed it, and I don't regret nothing. I don't regret the decision I made. It was fun, literally. It was fun. From the first round to the fourth round, it was fun. I believe I can be the best in the world. I'm not the best in the world yet, but I can be the best in the world. That's what I really meant.
Despite a rough debut, Youmbi wasted no time. Just 4 months later, he was back in the gym and back in the ring. This time, he was fully prepared and made quick work of battle-worn veteran Taya Mehmed, finishing him in the very first round.
Before he attacks, then he'll put in a little feint and then, oh, but that's a big shot. Well, he got caught on somewhere around.
Next up, another tired warhorse, Poland's own Paweł Ściszkowski, coming in with a wild 3-20 record. The Pole tried circling the ring to wear down Aloys, but the Brit moved like a feather and kept cutting him off near the ropes. Even the jabs were snapping Ściszkowski's head back like a baseball bat, and when the right hand landed, it was game over. Youmbi dropped him twice in close range.
Brings up a sweet little right uppercut inside, and Ściszkowski almost went down to that one. He's not firing back, and he does. Long time for the Polish fighter. That's another big right hand, and he's in trouble again.
Then uncorked the right hand bomb that turned the lights out.
Ściszkowski there just taking a couple of big shots, and that's it.
That's it, it's all over this time.
2023 kicked off with another tune-up fight, this time against Czech brawler Jiří Krejčí, a man rocking a comedy record of 1-3-2. Jiří came out swinging, launching wild punches at the prospect, but within seconds he was backed against the ropes. And then, chaos! The animal unleashed a savage flurry to the head and body, folding the Czech like a lawn chair. Later that spring, Frank Warren's team announced something bigger. Aloys would finally face a legit opponent with a winning record for the first time since the Soczynski War. Enter Croatian powerhouse Borna Grčić, and this time the fight was in the heavyweight division. Seconds into the match, bam! A clean jab from Youmbi dropped the big man flat on his back.
A lot of skill about him as well. I like the way he started his pro career. What a start!
To his credit, Grčić came back strong before the bell, but in round 2, the Brit let his hands go. Body hooks, right hand rockets, Grčić turtled up on the ropes.
These young lads pretty much pretended. Trying to really tee off heavily with that right hand.
Then in round 3, the Croatian tried to launch a wild overhand. Youmbi leaned back, timed it, and landed a left hook from hell that nearly decapitated him.
Go to work, but again, Grčić started the round pretty quick. Oh, what a shot from Aloys Jr.
By late summer, the highlight machine known as Aloys Jr. got a massive opportunity, a spot on the Wembley card in September. You don't say no to Wembley, you sign and you go to war. Across the ring stood Georgian veteran Eric Nazarian, a former middleweight once on a decent win streak, but donuts got the better of him and he ballooned into the cruiserweight class. Youmbi missed a few early headshots, so he went downstairs, and that's all it took. 2 sledgehammer body shots later, Nazarian collapsed, KO'd on the spot. But even after the win, Aloys wasn't smiling. He was furious. He wanted blood. He wanted a real war. Unfortunately, the animal didn't return for the rest of 2023, but in February 2024, he came back and Frank Warren had a plan. It's time to test the kid, he thought, and he matched him up with tough-as-nails Serbian Miloslav Savic. The fight started with fireworks. Both men landed big and Savic tried to push the pace. But one mistake cost him everything. Youmbi launched a demonic left hook that dropped him hard.
He seemed to get through the right hook, didn't he? And there is the left hook, and my goodness!
And when Savic somehow got back to his feet, Aloys finished the job with a single clean shot.
Junior had him floored with that left hook. Goodness me! He's down again, and I don't think he's getting up this time.
Still sweating, still in the ring, the animal signed the contract for his next fight, coming up in April against Pablo Farias, a 32-6 veteran. Threat level? 0. At the start of the fight, Junior took control of the center with ease, pressing forward behind a heavy punishing jab. As the round went on, he added explosive right hooks and short uppercuts in the clinch. The Argentine tried to counter, but kept swinging at the air. In round 3, it finally happened. Youmbi dropped him.
A lot of head movement, and that's just going to set up that right hand. That's a really good shot, right hand.
And when Aloys saw the fear in his opponent's eyes, he charged in like a madman and finished the job with 2 brutal signature shots.
There's a right hand that's chopped through, followed by a left, and down he goes again.
I'm feeling amazing, I'm feeling beautiful, I'm feeling spectacular. Trust me, I'm an animal.
He hits like a bulldozer, he looks like a monster, and he's deadly on the mic. Aloys Youmbi is the full promotional package. With the win over Pablo, he extended his finish streak to 7, and it was finally time to fight for real gold. That opportunity came on August 17, where he faced fellow undefeated prospect Oronzo Birardi, an 8-0 German. For 10 full rounds, Aloys walked this man down, throwing bombs from every angle. He started with his classic setup: body hook, straight right hook, jab, clean, precise, violent. But the German was tough, real tough. Birardi moved well, tried to catch Youmbi on the counter and exploded with sharp combos. In the later rounds, the two traded heavy shots at mid-range, but Junior's crisp 1-2s kept him ahead. After 3 minutes of action, Youmbi's hand was raised, and not just that, he walked away with 2 belts, the IBO and WBA regional cruiserweight titles. Originally, Aloys planned to take the rest of 2024 off, but when a chance to defend his belts at Wembley came up, the champ didn't hesitate for a second. Stepping up as the challenger, fellow Brit and heavy-handed veteran Lewis Oakford. Youmbi's game plan was clear: break the body. And it was the right call, especially with the size difference. Round 1, all-out body attack.
Lewis Oakford. This.
Well, that's the only way he's got to move, because away from that right hand.
Round 2, a little space to breathe for Oakford.
So he stays on the outside, then he just and he will cotton on to that. That's a big right hand from him. Now he's got to move Oakford. That was a good shot.
Round 3, boom! 2 massive shots and Lewis was on the canvas.
Aloys Jr. with that right hand.
Big swinging left, and Oakford got out of the way of it as best he could, but not well enough. And Aloys Jr. showing all his inexperience.
To be honest, the fight could have been stopped right there, but the generous ref gave Youmbi time to land one final destructive blow.
He's got to take his time, but there he is.
Shot that is. Caught it off Marcus McDonald. Well done, referee. Aloys Jr.
you know what to expect of me. I don't lie. I tell you, I deliver. It's always an exciting night, and I am that guy, and I'm so fly. I'm a menace. I'm a monster. They don't call me animal for no reason. I'm stealing all the belts, all of them.
After another knockout and another mic drop moment, Aloys was officially the #1 contender for the Commonwealth Cruiserweight title. The other contender? No need to look far. David Jamieson, riding a 3-fight win streak. David knew he couldn't survive long-range exchanges with the animal, so he kept tying up, trying to work inside. Too bad for him, Youmbi owned the inside too. In just 2 rounds, Junior dropped him twice with that crushing right hand.
Down, Aloys Junior, don't trade ice. A dangerous chopping right hand. Down to the body with it, and a whipping shot, and down goes Jamieson.
And in round 3, he dug deep to the body, and when Jamieson slipped up, Youmbi shut the lights off with a perfect left hook.
That jab just opened some blood to the nose, and that was an absolute humdinger.
After the win, Youmbi did what he does best, grabbed the mic and called out British champion Vidal Riley.
I want all the smoke. Whoever wants it can get it. Vidal wants me, I'm here, baby.
Anyone in particular? Come on.
I said if Vidal wants me, I'm here, baby. If Vidal Riley wants me, I am here. Yep.
A fight you win comfortably?
Easy, lights him out. He will try to run away from me, but I'll fucking cut that ring off. He ain't going nowhere. I'll make sure of it.
And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more knockout content. And now tell us, can the animal shut down Vidal Riley? What would happen if Youmbi fought Jai Opetaia? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading everything. See you in the next one.